Polymer clay sloth makes a great gift if you have a friend who's into these fun creatures, or you can make one for yourself. It's easy to make in just a few simple steps, so let me show you how. For this project, you will need tan, light tan, white, black, and red polymer clay, a baking dish, and a toothpick. Start with a large marble-sized piece of tan clay for the body. Roll it into a slight egg shape. For each of the limbs, roll a snake, and the sloth's arms are really long, so you want it to be about 2 times the length of the body. So you want to roll 2 pieces for the arms and then 2 pieces for the legs, and you make the legs about half as long as the arms because the sloth is going to be sitting up, so we won't see the full length of the legs. Then for each of the limbs, take a small piece of light tan clay and form it into a thin rectangle. Now to make the claws, we're going to take a toothpick and starting almost at the end, slice down into that clay. And you don't have to cut through, completely through until you get to the very end of the rectangle. I'm going to do that twice here, and then clean up any raw edges. Right, and then I'm going to stick that onto the end of the limb there. Okay, so do that for the other 3 limbs. Okay, once we've got that done, we'll attach the limbs to the body. So put the legs toward the back of the body near the rump and make sure they're attached and blend in the seams. Bend it in toward the middle of the body. Do the same thing for the other side. Do the same thing for the arms, attaching them right at the top of the body there, the shoulder. Again, blending in the seams. We're not going to position the arms just yet. We're going to wait until the end when we put that heart in there. For the head, roll a marble-sized ball of tan clay and make it slightly oblong. And stick that into place. Roll a small piece of the same color that you used for the claws into an oval, same shape as the head. Make it relatively thin. Press it onto the front of the head to make the face. Okay, take a tiny ball of black and roll and flatten it into a tear shape, but with the end pointing slightly down, like so. Now the sloth's eyes are far apart, so we're going to stick that on the far side of the face and do the same thing for the other side. Roll a piece of black about the same size as the eye patches and roll it into an oval and stick it in the middle for the nose. I use a toothpick to make some nostrils. We're going to give this sloth a smile, so I'm going to take just a tiny piece of black and I'm going to roll it into just the thinnest snake I can get. Make it about 1/2 inch or so, and I'm going to use the toothpick to help me position that in place. A little bit tricky. There we go. Happy sloth. For the eyes, make very tiny balls of white clay and stick them near the top of the black patches. And then take the tiniest bit of black clay on the end of your toothpick to position an eyeball right in the middle of that white. And do the same thing for the other side. The last step is to give our sloth something to hold on to. So I'm going to make a heart. Let's take a ball of red clay and make a point, and then use a toothpick to help me form the curves of the heart. I'm going to position the heart on the sloth's body and stick it on there just a little bit, and then wrap the arms around to hold on to the heart. Once your sloth is finished, put it in a baking dish that is not metal, so white ceramic or glass, and follow the clay manufacturer's instructions for baking. For a project this size, it'll be probably 15 to 20 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit, but be sure and check the instructions. Once your sloth is completely cooled from the oven, he's ready to go. Please subscribe to my channel for more polymer clay ideas and other crafts. There's brand new videos every week, so you don't want to miss one.